a brand new decade, time really does fly. Stronger bosses and stronger equipment, we'll really have to try. 24 full years of questing, making dead we've never been. RuneScape 3 Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, questing through 2010. Welcome back to June 24th, 2010. Slightly botched the ranged circus performance for this week here. Got the clown shirt. Looking like something. Going to just destroy that. Be back at the circus if we ever want it. And also going to click on the Jade Vine here and get the weekly 9,500 XP for level 77 farming. That is going to be later barberry bushes, arbuck, and cowferberry bushes. Neat. Farming is definitely a whole thing. Can get some seeds back from trees and stuff, but that requires us actually getting more seeds here. So that's okay. Weeklies. Always something. Heading out to the wilderness. Here is level 93 Hunter. Black Salamanders. Having a great time. That is going to be a few things. One thing, Nourish Extinction Effigies. Effigies. That's a whole thing. Almost around here. Something. It's getting a little awkward what is and isn't in the game. That's fine. And here is level 94 Hunter. Got some stuff on the ground here. Don't need that. Release. Drop. Look at our level up. Big Game Hunter. Oculi. Apoterasaur. Well, that does not exist. So that's kind of what we're going for with the Hunter for later, but again, that's for later. Let's leave the wilderness. Back home here for some updates. On June 25th, 2010. Big ticket prize draw reminder. That's still going on. 1 in a million chance or something. Also minor disturbance from Phone Orb. Now on iPhone, iPod, and iPad. All the eyes have it. On June 29th, 2010, results for the Guaranteed Content Poll for Halloween 2010. The reward is going to be a bone brooch. That'll be something. Also got a blog on the signature heroes. There are going to be other adventurers that you cross paths with throughout the game. NPCs, though, of course. We got Ozan the Ranger, Arion the Mage, Sir Wayne the Temple Knight, Xenia the Mentor, which is already in the game from the Blood Pact, Linza the Smith, and Raptor the Mysterious Warrior. And then the 7th signature hero is you, the player, because you're important and all that. Or just around doing things. You eventually get up there in importance and being special and fancy and accomplishing things. Gotta work for it, though. Anyways. That is going to be coming in more quests and things in the future. For a little bit. And stuff. And then more in the future. Which is a weird situation. Anyways. On June 30th, 2010. Somebody won the big ticket prize draw competition reward 1 in a million chance thing. The last draw is going to be in July, and there's going to be 2 winners. Oh boy. 2 in a million chance. On July 1st, 2010, we have the RuneScape Summer Festival. It's going to be all sorts of events over the month and stuff. We got a lookalike competition, Clan Cup, opening parade, Clan Wars, Triumvirate Challenge, 4th of July party. All sorts of events and stuff. We also get a behind the scenes on well, behind the scenes for July 2010 here. Wise Old Man Quest, Graphics Dragons Graphical Rework, Dungeoneering Additions, Treasure Trails expansion. So, that's some stuff. Always fun to see behind the scenes. And then we just very quickly just immediately get the updates. No waiting involved here, unless it's later after a quest. Like this time, where on July 5th, 2010, we're just going to get to the quest here. But first, patch notes. We got improved crab animations. Overload boosts will not persist after death. Skeletons and goblins in the Lumbridge Catacombs can drop the champion scrolls you would think they would do. You can no longer stop familiars from despawning by clicking the renew button at the correct time, even if you don't have the pouch. And we get the chromatic and metallic dragons graphical rework, which is the current models now. So now we're fighting the correct dragons. That's going to be relevant later, except they wouldn't have had one before because they don't exist yet. Later. Anyways, next quest we've got on the list here, Love Story. This starts in a barn northeast of Draenor Village. Wise Old Man Quest from the behind the scenes requires Swan Song and used to require the freeing ceramic vase part of Recipe for Disaster. And also, Swan Song also requires things that it didn't. Used to require things that it now doesn't. And there's like situational dialogue if you've completed the previous requirements for Swan Song, etc., etc. We've completed all the quests before it, so it all makes sense. Needs some pretty hefty level requirements. 77 magic, 68 construction, 68 smithing, 67 crafting. That is pretty substantial. And we have all of them. Because we're prepared, and we know what's going to happen in the future. In terms of items, we need a chisel, a steel bar, a mithril bar, 2 oak planks, combat equipment, anti-dragon shield would be a good idea, and there's a bit of combat. In theory, you might want multiple combat styles, or necromancy with that exists, or maybe a halberd. We're going to go with the halberd, just because it's easier for us. See how it goes. But we can go get the few pieces of equipment needed, and go get actual equipment here, too. Specifically, we still need a necklace here. Keep on trying here in the house. If we turn on build mode, we got this Amulet of Glory here, ready and waiting to be here. Really move it? Yes. Move it? Yes, and don't ask me again. It's not coming off the wall. I don't think if we destroy the room, it's going to destroy it too. So, the idea of being able to store an Amulet of Glory on the wall here is not really working still. It did say it was fixed at one point. Clearly it's been unfixed again. Anyways, don't feel like going and getting an Amulet of Glory. Need to get a Dragonstone or Dragonstone Amulet or Crystal Keys. So we're probably just go get a Power Amulet. Since that's only diamond, that's much easier to do. Still gonna go ahead and get our melee gear out here. Got a rock shell set. Grab the fire cape out of the cape rack. Still got some good stuff. Go buy the dragon halberd. Make an amulet of power. Also, since we're going to be fighting a dragon, get the anti-dragon shield and a dragon mace, I guess. I don't think an adamant hatchet is really going to cut it here. So, and then also the chisel and the bars and the logs or whatever. Just all the things we need. And then we can go start the quest. Here's the barn. And here is Mabel. Just sitting on hay bale. What's going on? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's lost. I'll never see it again. What? Can you tell me what's wrong? Maybe I could help you? Oh, could you? Thank you. It feels like I've been waiting an age for an adventurer like you to come along. Accept. Love story quest. It's my ring, my precious ring. I left it upstairs in this barn and now I can't get it back. Please get it for me. Can't you get it yourself? It doesn't sound very difficult. Get it myself? Adventurer, can't you see I'm distraught? I've lost my precious ring and I need your help to get it back. Please help me. Have you even tried to get it yourself? No, I'm too distraught. Please help me. What's in it for me? Oh, I promise you'll be rewarded. Just please give my ring back for me. Okay, off I go. Upstairs, she says. She's so distraught. Upstairs. We got hay bales. There's the ring. Well. Push hay bales. Can't slide more than 2 hay bales at once. Reckon I can push 2 of these if I try. I'll be able to shove 3. Let's make some choices here. Have to do that. Then we have to do this in order to move it all. Now we can't do that, so we have to go over here. We can do that. We can push this one. And this one. Slide in. As you take the ring, you hear some explosions from outside the barn. My goodness. What is exploding? What is happening? Climb back down. Here is Zenivivia. Hello? So, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic, the great adventurer returns with the lost ring of Mabel, the damsel in distress. And the world is once again saved! All hail, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic! Zenivivia takes Mabel's ring. You just took Mabel's ring off me? Well... Who are you? I'm Zenivivia. Is that all you have to say about yourself? Yes. What's happened to Mabel? Her crying was annoying me, so I whipped up a bit of magic to scare her into shutting up. It worked. She's now hiding in that sack, and she's too afraid to come out. Zenivivia draws your attention to a large sack on the ground. Yep, that's that. Did you attack Mabel? If I'd attacked her, there wouldn't be enough Mabel left to fill the sack. She's fine. Are you gonna give Mabel her ring? You really care about the silly girl's ring, don't you? Well, perhaps perhaps you'll do a favor for me. Just one small favor. I know you do favors for people. You seem to know me. Aren't you Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic, the savior of the Piscator's fishing colony? Aren't you Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic, who grew a beautiful garden for an arrogant queen? Aren't you Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic, who traipsed across Gillinor doing favors for dozens of people on behalf of a shopkeeper who just wanted some special wood? I'm sure plenty of people know you, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. Okay. Those are all things we did, yes. What do you want me to do? Inside one of these hay bales is a twig. Bring it to me. Help me, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. You are my only hope. Why do you want a twig? Perhaps I'm preparing a mysterious ritual that requires strange items that can only be obtained by adventurers. That sounds exciting. Or maybe I'm not. Are you going to get me another twig now? Can't you get your own twig? Could Mabel have gotten her own ring? Go on, me a twig. Okay, off I go. To be fair, maybe Mabel could not have shoved 2 hay bales, but, you know. You find a twig without much difficulty and take it. Twig. Completely ordinary twig. Have you managed to get me a twig from the hay yet? Yes, I have it here. Zenivivia takes the twig. Yep. I got the twig you wanted. And? Aren't you supposed to do something? What had you in mind? Do you need anything else? Something else? Okay, I'd like another twig, please. Okay. You want as many twigs as I can get you. Sure. Xenavivia, have you actually get me a twig from the hay yet? Yes, I have it here. Take some twig. Right. I got the twig you wanted. And? Something else in mind. Will you return Mabel's ring and leave now? Why would you care what I do? I'm trying to complete this quest. You've stolen the ring I'm supposed to be fetching. Bah, you adventurers make me sick. If you really wanted to make the world a better place, you'd have kicked Mabel until she got her own stupid ring. But no, you have to encourage her incompetence by doing what she asks. Of course, we all know what adventurers expect in return. Adventurers always expect rewards whenever they're done a favor for someone. Then they like to swan off into the sunset, feeling like a good boy for helping the damsel in distress. I've seen plenty of adventurers in my time, and they're all the same. You're as bad as Dionysus, that so-called wise old man. The wise old man of Draenor Village? Yes, that old fool. I had been watching him. When he announced that he'd retired, having worked with you to save the fishing colony, I started watching you instead. You've been watching me? Following the tales of your adventures, yes. When I saw you helping that idiotic Mabel, I couldn't stand it anymore. So I decided that the time had come to intervene. You and Dionysus, are the two adventurers whom I most hate. So I've decided to challenge you both, to prove that I'm mightier than the world's two most famous adventurers. Challenge us? Yes, the two of you must find your way to me, and then we'll fight to the death. Ah. You're wrong about me. You're a twisted cynic, and you don't know me. Bah. I'll consider changing my mind if you put up a good fight, but I'll kill you anyway. And where will we find you? Oh, Dissy knows where I live. He won't have forgotten that, but you'll have to find a way in. Can I fight you alone? No, bring Dionysus. Then I'll prove that I'm mightier than the world's two most famous adventurers. Ha ha ha! What if I don't want to fight? Then I'll kill you anyway. Fair. Yeah, alright. I accept. I'll make you regret this. I'll be ready for you. My goodness. Hey, Mabel in a sack. How you doing? Please leave me alone. She's gone. Wait, you can come out. I bet she's still angry though. I'm staying in here. I fetched your ring from the barn. But then not coming out. I'm too scared. You'll be perfectly safe. Come on out. No, I'm staying in here until you sort out that scary old woman. You stop being so silly. Everyone knows you're in there. Waha! Okay. Okay. Off I go. Enjoy the sack. Wise old man. Wise old man. We got problems. And it's old woman shaped problems. She knew the wise old man. So that's definitely something. Here's a fun little blue square on the map that we don't need. Active. Stop it. Could be a setting to stop that always turning on here. I was off before. Certain areas, I don't know. Anyways, wise old man. Greetings, hardcore ultimate Ironman Artic. Yeah. A woman called Xenavivia wishes to challenge us. Xenavivia? You've met Xenavivia? I was doing a little quest for a woman called Mabel when suddenly Xenavivia turned up and scared Mabel into hiding. She persuaded me to do a pointless task, started ranting about adventurers, and finally challenged us both to a fight to the death. Ah, dear little Ziddy. She hasn't changed one bit. Doubtless this pointless task was her little joke, a way of proving that adventurers would do any meaningless job for a reward. I'm pretty sure she enjoyed watching you do it. Dear little Zinny, she wants us to kill us both. Ah, but she was the love of my life. You were in love with that lunatic. A long time ago, yes. She had such incredible spirit, such awe-inspiring magical power, and such flowing hair. Wise old man reminisces about his lost love. This is a long time ago. You can tell by the wise, not so old man. Yumbo. Zembo. Xenovivia. Dionysus. Getting a drink here. On Karamja. Dancing. Spinning. Having a grand old time. And of course, the follow dance. Classic stuff. Fighting the Calphite Queen. Powerful magics. Ancient magics. Lunar magics. All kinds of stuff. Dancing around some more. Back at the bar. Fighting fire giants. Halcyon stuff. Magical. Quite the mages they are. And level up. Congratulations. Dancing. More dancing. Quest Point Cape. Look at that. But she's not impressed. They're also dancing in the background still at the same time. Wild. Going into the fight pits. She wins the fight pits. But Dionysus is not impressed. So they come to a clash in Clan Wars. Fighting. I'll come down to this. And she left. How could it come to this? Although I won the fight, I lost her. Then, the next time I went to my house, I couldn't get in. She found a way to lock me out and steal the house. Your house? I mean the house that I designed myself, like your house in Taverley. Well, I was accessed via the portal in Remington. She stole it and I haven't seen her since. She stole your house? How's that possible? Xenovivia was an extremely talented mage, like me. Stealing a house was easy for her. In fact, she's probably there now. So we've got to go to the Remington portal and find her in your house. I suppose so. Meet outside when you're ready to walk to Remington. And there he goes. He's walking. He's got his staff. He's ready. Get it. Are you ready to go to Remington? Yes, let's go. And now, the wise little man's following me. Ah, it's good to get out in the fresh air. Where are we going? To Remington. We're trying to get an entry to my old house via the Remington portal. There we can see what challenge Xenovivia has prepared for us. Ah, yes. To Remington. Also, we can talk to the tree here. Hello? Shh, pretend we're not here. And that's the guard that's been spying on the wise little man because of the whole bank incident. And now we're just walking away with him. Everything's fine. Oh, don't get stuck on things. Come on. You're the wise old man. Not to get stuck behind stalls, old man. Or maybe you are. They get stuck behind stalls, old man. Get stuck behind highwaymen, old man. Fresh air. Easy enough to just take a run over to Remington. Give him some teleports or something. We don't have our own house in Remington. Ours is in Taverley. So, running over here is about as good as we're going to get anyways. Just through this area with nothing at all. Nothing else is here. Don't worry about it. Ah, Remington. Quiet little village and all that. Oh. Here we go. And we're ready. Now let's see if we can get back into my old house. The man tries to re-enter his old house. Bonk. She hasn't reconnected the house to the teleportation matrix. What does that mean? Houses exist in folded space regions. When you use those portals or a house teleport house spell, the teleportation magic must find your house before it can take you there. Xenophobia stole my house by disconnecting it from the matrix of teleportation destinations. This broke the standard methods of teleporting to it. I'm sure she invented her own way to teleport there, so she could use the house herself. I've got an idea of how to do it, but I haven't tried it yet. Why didn't you return to your house years ago? If you could find a new way in there, you could have taken the house back when she first stole it. I was, too embarrassed to see her after our fight. I never used the house much anyway, so I just seemed easier to let her keep it. Besides, I'm quite fond of my new house in Drena Village. Why is she trying to keep us out? Surely we're only going there because of her challenge. If I could use this portal into the house in building mode, I could probably delete all the rooms she set up. She won't want that. But how do we get in there? I believe we'll be able to do it by chipping a teleport spell to change its destination manually. Magic is so flexible if you know the tricks. Fetch a chisel. I'll wait for you at the house of my friend Hengel, southeast of here. Once the man walks off to the house of Hengel, southeast of the Remington House portal. Hey, I've already got a chisel. Oh, he's gone, huh? Hengel! Was the man's good friend. We go upstairs and talk to Hengel. Hello. What are you doing here? I'm with the wise old man who's downstairs. Please don't let him hurt us. They're not really his friends. Ah, here you are. Now I'll give you some teleport tablets. Use them sparingly. I can't spare any more if you lose these. This man hands you 100 teleportation tablets. You better free up space in your inventory before we continue. I know exactly which inventory spaces I'm going to clear up here. It's all these teleport to house runes. Now we have 100 in compact fashion. So get rid of these. Lovely. Well, teleport. That's inventory space. If we wanted to, we could go make our own house teleport tabs. Usually not super necessary. Anyways. Now, are you ready to try this? Yeah. What is this place? It is the house of my friends, Hengel and Anja. They don't mind me popping in here occasionally. Now, are you ready to proceed? It really sounded like they did care if he pops in, but sure. Yes, I'm ready. Now, listen carefully. You've got to access the core of the tablet, where the spell is stored, so you can modify it manually. This man teaches you how to chip the tablet. You chip the tablet and reach the spell inside. Now open the tablet to modify it. Well done, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. Open it up and modify the spell. Alright. Open teleport to house chipped. To modify the spell so that it goes to our chosen destination, let's connect the start node at the bottom to the destination node in the upper half of the tablet. Drag the conduit tiles into the grid to form a path leading upward. You can click tiles to remove them from the grid. Tiles have been damaged slightly by the chipping process, creating dead zones. Magic cannot flow through a dead zone, so you must route the power around them. Here's the start node. Here's the dead zones. Here's the upper half. Here's the lower half. Okay. Interesting. We just need to get to the destination node here, which has a few options. Obviously, we can't put this here. It's the dead zone. So we could do a 4 or a 2. 4 there. 2 of these, 2 of these. You need to come from one direction or another here. So we up. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up, down kind of situation. And hook it connected here. Goes down and then up. And back up to there. I can go from either of this side. It's one from the side here. Let's hook to one of these two spots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Connected. Upper half. Connected, connected, connected. That doesn't count. Okay. Instead, what we need to do is go to the other side here then. Move some stuff around. So I'm not gonna quite get to there. Destination node. Gets to here, gets to here. Pop back around to the side there, maybe. I need to get to here instead. 2 over. Easily get it 1 over. 2 over is going to require a different setup here. That wasn't so too hard. Yeah. Limited options. Limited space. There you go. Now that you've successfully modified the tablet, you can use it to reach Zenivivia. If you stand next to me and break the tablet, I'll be able to follow you through the teleport spell. Break it. And away we go. Teleport to the wise old man's former house. We're outside. Very fancy house they got here. There's Zenivivia in the middle. We're out in the garden. She's redecorated it. Wait a moment. Oh dear, this isn't good at all. What isn't good? Zenivivia has disabled the house's safety measures. If you die in here, you'll drop most of your items and go to your usual respawn point. Your gravestone should appear in Remington. Thanks for the warning. I better make sure I don't die. This is not connected to the teleport matrix, like he said. I can see the Zenivivia standing in the middle of the house, but it looks like we can only reach her by going through the dungeon. Why doesn't she come out here? We're only here because she summoned us. She probably thinks it's more dramatic if we fight our way through the dungeon, facing increasingly tough challenges until we finally come face to face with her at the end. What's in the dungeon? Who knows? Zenivivia is extremely talented at both magic and construction, so don't be surprised if her dungeon contains things you aren't able to build yourself. Okay, let's get in there. Your enthusiasm does you credit. Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. Through the dungeon. Remove room dungeon entrance. We're not in building mode. This is most definitely not your house. Some nice stuff out here. Some rocks. Nice fountain. Door. Remember, there may be traps in there and you'll drop your stuff if you die. Traps? Very dangerous. You go first. Wise old man enters the dungeon. There are all kinds of monsters in the dungeon. Well guarded. And at the end is that dragon we're worried about. Wise man enters the dungeon. Ah! Instantly traps. Well, that's no good. That's not what we need right now. Sir Doman, heal me. Oh dear, I got hit by one of those traps. He'll be in serious trouble. We mustn't go back in until we dealt with them. We'll have to get through the dungeon somehow regardless of the traps. That trap was magical, not mechanical. The spell works on biological matter, carefully ignoring the dungeon monsters. So it'll break if it hits something that's not biological. Zenivivia has left us access to her workshop. By combining my magical knowledge and your young fingers, we should be able to build something to disable her traps. Why would she leave us access to her workshop? I really can't say. Perhaps she liked having it near the portal. What are we gonna build? You'll need a mithril bar, 2 oak planks, and either a clockwork mechanism or steel bar. Then into Zenivia's workshop, and I'll show you what to do next. You may be surprised to hear that I'm already carrying all that stuff, even the clockwork mechanism. What? Why in the name of Saradomin's bushy beard would you be carrying that stuff around? Actually, don't bother answering. Just sit yourself down at the clockmaker's bench. I'll tell you what to do next. Fourth wall. Alright. Got a workbench, clockmaker's bench. Also got some tools here. Wildman explains what you need to do. Make a wooden framework. Add the plank. The mithril adds support. Interconnect the clockwork. No, not like that. Finally, some magical power. Use construction, crafting, and smithing knowledge to create a mechanical dummy imbued with wise old man's magic. Now that you've made the dummy, we can put it into the dungeon to trigger the traps. My magic will let us control it from outside the dungeon. Okay. I'll get on with it. How magical. Use the dummy on the entrance. Trigger as many traps as you can find. If you miss any, you'll be taking a lot of damage when we enter the dungeon later. Fortunately, the dungeon monsters won't be interested in attacking our little dummy. They'll become far more active when we go in ourselves. Yeah. As the spell fails to damage your dummy, the magic becomes confused. Trap is now permanently disabled. It works! Alright. Open the doors. There's a trap there. Let's walk around all the room here. Searching for traps. Really do not need any magical traps blasting us, preferably. If we can avoid that, that'd be great. There's another one there. Boy. There's another one. Plenty of traps in here, my goodness. There's another one. Yeah, setting these off, good idea. So many more there are. We also gotta look at all of the guardians in here. A pit dog, pit ogre. Next room has a pit rock protector. Another trap. Goodness. Walking around. Trying to be thorough here so we don't explode. That'd be good. There's another one. Alright. 2 more traps there, it looks like. Assuming these traps are all 3x3 ideas. Next up is a pit scabarite. Got a bow there. Trap there. Dummy. Doors and stairs to use them. Oh. Any more traps in the scabarite room? Really be 2x2. Feels like there could be more. You know? And that's part of how they get you. That's part of how they get you. Next room. And a pit black demon. Right now. Big. Demonic. Black. Tall. Big guy. There's a trap. Keep looking around. There's another one. Alright. And the last guardian. Pit Iron Dragon. Not a steel dragon, not a mythical dragon, just an iron dragon. Still dangerous because of the dragon fire, of course. And protect from magic doesn't work against metallic dragon fire. So we got the shield for. Very reasonable. Very cool. Another trap. Alright. Seems to be about good enough. And one in the stairwell. You betcha. Climb staircase. I don't think you should send the dummy into the house. Shall I transport it back to us now, or would you prefer to walk it back manually? Yeah, get it now. Well, that should be good. Okay. I do the dungeon, then go back for more food. Nice, wise plan. Puzzle man. We finished using the dummy to disable the traps. We can enter the dungeon ourselves and fight the monsters. Okay, I understand. Enter the dungeon. You think you found all the traps? You'll get severely hurt if there are any left, and you will drop your items if you die. Yes, I'm sure I found them all. Let's enter. Or, found enough of them. We should be good. We just walk where the traps are, we should be fine. Little Zinni must have gone to so much trouble to set this up for us. Yeah. Alright. Here we go. Take the pit dog. So far, so good. Yep. Pit ogre. I like this dungeon. Just obliterating them. Some big bones. Hit rock protector. Did one hit. That was impressive. I'd say my halberd was pretty impressive. Hit scabarite. What a wonderful beast. Hit black demon. Everything in here is lower level than it would have been. It gets better and better. Attack from the dragon. Pit Iron Dragon's about right level now. Magic. And melee. Bonking. Winning. She's showing such power. Take these dragon bones. Amazing. Ah, she certainly knows how to build a dungeon. It'd be nice to see Zinni again. I've always missed her, you know. We just passed through a dungeon full of traps and big monsters. You forgot that she wants to kill us? She said she hated you. Oh well, yes, at least I'll have a chance to talk to her. I want to apologize for the way things ended between us. Also, I'm different now. I used to be a young fool seeking fame by doing impressive deeds to help people. Her ambition was to be a great fighter, and I didn't respect that. Now I'm old, and my fame is worth nothing. Apart from the fishing colony quest, the most fun thing I've had recently was robbing that bank. Violent crime is a bad way to have fun. Oh, I think I'm old enough for people to allow me my little eccentricities. It was great fun, just the sort of thing Zinni used to love. Actually, that gives me an idea. Maybe if I tell Zenivivia about the bank robbery, and invite her to rob the wizard's tower with me, she'll realize how I've changed and she'll like me again. You're insane, she'll never fall for you again. She's insane. Let's kill her and leave. Why would she listen to us now? Why would she listen to you now? She's only interested in killing us. Yes, I imagine it'll be hard to get her attention. Suppose we'll just have to try very hard to get her to listen. And don't kill her. I'm gonna go restock first. More sharks. Not a bad idea. You tell me some are useful? I suppose so. I have a few runes. How about found or the Grand Exchange? Just outside the house is fine, honestly. Going to the Grand Exchange is not gonna help us. I just need to chip a tab to get back in. That'd be good. Keep the dummy, I guess. Chip another tab, like we did before. Modify it. Repaired it. Chip it like we did before. 5 more sharks. No. 4 more sharks. Can you drop the anti-shield? Dragon might respawn. Let's keep it like that. Go get 4 more sharks. Teleport back in. Should be golden. Alright. Ready as we're gonna be. Chip back in with the wise old man. Back inside. Back in the dungeon. And all the defenders are gone. Perfect. Alright. Get through here. All the way to the ending stairs. Each individual door shuts behind us. It's definitely something. Calm. We've got a halberd. He's got a staff of Ceradomin. That's ever gonna be good. We got the combat rectangle. Doing great. As I said earlier, our chat about the bank robbery gave me an idea. If I do still like me again. Why would she listen to you now? She's trying to kill us. Don't kill her. Hey, let's go and face her. Up the stairs. Very dark in this house. An Abyssal Demon Head, Castle Wars armor, gold version, fancy ranged Dragon Bitter, another Castle Wars armor in a part of the house you can't have Castle Wars armor in the bedroom. I didn't invite you to explore my house. I thought this wasn't your house. 'Tis now. See more stuff. We got larder, see shelves, opulent table, Zamrakin altar area. Alright. It's very dark in here. My goodness. It's her. After all these years, she doesn't seem very happy to see me. Xenophilia. Come on. Let's get this over with. I'll talk to her first. Skull icons in here. Big statues of her. So you've dared to accept my challenge. I don't remember it being optional. Zitty, it's good to see you again. I couldn't believe it when Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic told me he'd met you. Dionysus, you fool! You ignored me and you fought me. Then you didn't have the guts to speak to me for years. Now you say you're happy to see me. Listen, there's something I've got to tell you. All you ever talk about is how amazing you are, saving more helpless idiots from their perils. Now shut up. Soon the world will see these two greatest adventurers defeated by my hands. All quest addicts shall learn that their accomplishments mean nothing compared to my power. Now we fight. Protection from magic. Now we fight. You betcha. Attack. Xenophilia. Ah! She's now up on a plinth. She summoned fire. Summoned fire underneath us. Constantly. Rude. Knock us back. Stay further away, we can avoid that. Back down. Attack her again from down here. Fire. Try to avoid some of the fire here, preferably. Okay. Slice. And halberds are slow. Can confirm. Slice. Slice. Too busy. Fighting. Can't talk. Didn't bring any potions. Didn't bring any prayer restore. This is fine. Now. Don't get too close. Slice. Slice. Burn a little bit. Slice. Down. Magic. Magic. Burning. Tell me it's your last statue. You gotta stand in the fire, really. Not that big of a deal. All things considered. But it's wild. You'd think such a powerful mage staying in the fire would be more of a problem. Apparently not the case. Back behind. Oh, a lot of fire. Look at all that. Now, this is why I brought some sharks. Yeah. And down she goes. We won! Now I can tell her how I've changed since she knew me, and hopefully she'll be willing to give our relationship another try. You are making a mistake. She's worth it. Now, no more of your gloom. Go and talk to her now. Vivian. Okay, maybe you quest-loving freaks aren't as useless as I thought. You have my attention now. What are you going to do with me? Zinni, I want to tell you something. If it's another stupid quest that you've done, please kill me instead. Look, you know that bank robbery in Draenor Village? That was me. I stole lots of money and got this hat. You robbed a bank, Dissy. You used to be a reward-hungry hero who was obsessed with doing quests to help incompetent idiots. What happened to you? I changed, Zinni. I still love you, and now I'm a fun-loving, self-centered battle mage just like you are. Can we try again? Really? No more questing? No more Mr. Goody-Two-Shoes? I'm planning to rob the Wizard's Tower. Will you come with me? Why, Dissy, you finally learned to be interesting. And you've proven to be a respectable fighter. Of course I'll come with you. Also, I've missed you. Dance. Bow. Spinning. Just like old times. Don't watch that. Don't want to watch that. Please stop. I'm still here, you know. Alright. And now we're back at his house. Zenvivia has the hat now. Greetings, hardcore ultimate Ironman Artic. I see you've made up with Zenvivia. Yes, we have. Zinni and I decided to live here since the other house holds unpleasant memories for us. This one's not as impressive. I'd rather be fighting stuff than sitting at home anyway. So that's alright. We owe you so much for helping us find happiness. Can I have that hat? Please, 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 please. Borrowed items cannot be traded. Can't you lend the hat to me when she's finished wearing it? I don't think Zinni's ever going to get tired of wearing that hat. Have you still got Mabel's ring? Don't worry, I haven't lost it. I'll give it to you soon, although I think you should just kick the girl out until she stops crying. When will you give me Mabel's ring? Dissy and I are busy preparing for a trip to the Wizard's Tower. We'll talk to you again when we get back. You're gonna rob the Wizard's Tower? Yes, that's right. We used up a lot of runes in our recent altercation, and we'd like to restock. The Wizard's Tower must have plenty of runes. Can I help? If you don't mind, hardcore ultimate Ironman Artic, we'd like this to be a trip for just the two of us. Why, Dissy, you're so sweet. And when are you going to attack? Quite soon, I think. Go upstairs and look through the telescope. You should get quite a view. Alright. The telescope had previously been pointed at the Wizard's Tower. Also questions how it's not quite at the angle here. It's going to be looking more at the bank. Also, the tower is taller later. So, close enough. Observe. You watch the raid. There they go. Being magic again. Suspect is on the move. Guard in the tree. He'll be here any moment. This is sealing the guild now. Are you ready for a fight? I'll send him packing, never fear. Yeah? I think it'll be what? Where? Trayborn? Were you listening? I think it'll be what? I told him. I don't think Trayborn will be much help. Everyone else get in position. Fight, fight, fight. Here they come. The Wizard's Tower. Yeah! Step aside. Fighting. Magic battle versus magic battle. Help! cowherd running away meets my army of imps. Charge! Nice try. All done. Oh, drat. Pump it away. It's too easy. I've got a thing we want. Wow! Let's scram. We give up. There's a lot of magic coming from the thingamywhat. Raises some questions. Wow, that was a huge thingamywhat. Wild. Wild stuff. Greetings, hardcore ultimate Ironman Artic. I see your robbery didn't go very well. No, it certainly didn't. Indeed, Cedrador sent us a message, said his wizards are watching us. They'll stop us if we ever try anything again. So we thought we'd better give up on crime as a hobby. Don't worry, we can find other exciting ways to amuse ourselves. Are you gonna try any more robberies? It'd be no fun with those wizards going to interfere. We can find other amusing hobbies to pass the time. Besides, now that we have each other, we're not so interested in getting more wealth or more items, nor going on adventures. Please note that I never wanted to go on adventures. Have Mabel's ring back now? Are you still fussing about that stupid girl's ring? Yes, I'll give it back, and I promise I won't bother her again. Also, we'd like to reward you for bringing us together. We owe our happiness to you. I'll teach you to chip teleport to house tablets, then go to any house portal you like. Just use a chisel on them. You might be able to unlock other destinations for you in the future, if I feel inspired to do so. Estate agents will often redecorate your house in the amazing dark stone style I invented. And you should be able to build dungeon pits now, as long as you're skilled enough. Also grant you discounts when employing servants. You know how I hate quest rewards, so be grateful. Finally, we'll share some of my knowledge of construction, crafting, smithing, and magic. I've used some cash to cover your costs. Quest complete. And a lot of stuff there. 2 quest points, 50,000 construction, 50,000 magic, 40,000 smithing, 40,000 crafting XP, 30,000 coins, ability to chip house teleport tabs to house portals. At this point, that is Rimington, Taverley, Pot of Nietzsche, Oleka, Brimhaven, Yanil. More in the future. Dark stone decorating style, and ability to build dungeon pits. If the dark stone is as dark as it was in their house, we might not go for it. I think it'll be alright. Cost of servants reduced by 25%. I'll save money on future construction, I suppose. And the Dominion Tower, once that exists. Wild stuff. Greetings, hardcore ultimate Ironman Artic. What do you ask me to do? Just things for junk. I don't have any bank junk. Look at. Yeah, we're good. And now, post-quest stuff. Specifically, with the jail guard tree here. Psst. My surveillance mission is complete, but I'm stuck in this tree. Could you chop the tree down, please? Okay, I'll do that. Mind your legs! Ow! Ah! Ah! Thank you so much. Please accept these coins as a sign of my gratitude. Cheers. We've chopped down the guard tree. Now it's chopped down forever, unlike any other tree. Thanks again for your help. He's gone. He's also gone forever. He gets to just leave. His mission here is done. We also get a oak. We also get a regular log from chopping down the oak tree. Mysterious. And lastly, not really a gap in this building. We'll go this way. We finally got Mabel's ring. Took a little bit. Had to go undercover. Had to sneak into a mage's house, defeat them. What a mess. But it all works out in the end. It all works out in the end. Once it gets out of the gloomy drainer. Mabel in a sec. Please leave me alone. I dealt with that old woman. She's promised not to bother you again. What about my precious ring? Yes, I've got it here. It took a bit more effort than you'd think. Really? Shut your eyes for a moment while I get out of the sack. Return Mabel's ring. Thank you, adventurer. Thank you so much. I have little to offer you in return, but please accept this old lamp. You're welcome. Thanks for the lamp. What are you gonna do now? Thanks again, adventurer. Alright. Old lamp. She's also just disappears forever. That's her work speed is what that is. 10,000. Ta-da! Amazing. Yeah, if we try to ship the tabs here, yeah, these ones. Later. Later. Much later. Even more later. Hang on. One of the main rewards here is actually get all these teleport to house tablets. Start with 100, used a few to get more stuff during the quest. Chipped a few. Now just get them. So that's nice. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Well, that's pretty good. And we also get some stuff for get Alk, drop some stuff. We'll continue training until we get to more things we need to do. Next time. Goodbye.